Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today we're reacting to Avoid These Three Things to Think Clearly, Gaur does. So, three things to avoid to think clearly in less than 3 minutes. So it's less than a minute per thing. Kind of curious. Let's go ahead and get started.
कबीरदास जी ने एक बहुत अच्छी चीज की कही है, चिंता से चतुराई घटे, चिंता से चतुराई घटे, दुख से घटे शरीर, लोभ से धन घटे, कह गए दास कबीर। चिंता से चतुराई घटे। जब चिंता होती है ना तो इंसान के ठीक से सोचने की जो कैपेसिटी वो खत्म हो जाती है। क्योंकि अगर ये बर्तन, एक तालाब अगर आप देख लीजिए पानी का, तालाब में पानी अगर बहुत ज्यादा उथल पुथल हो रहा है ना तो तले पे क्या है दिखाई नहीं पड़ता। When the water of the lake is very disturbed, you cannot see what is at the bottom of the lake. If you want to see what is at the bottom of the lake, you have to allow the water to become still. अगर तालाब के तले पे क्या है वो देखना है तो पानी को शांत होने देना पड़ता है। उसी तरह जिंदगी में भी अगर ठीक से क्या है देखना है, क्लैरिटी के साथ देखना है, क्लैरिटी के साथ निर्णय लेना है, चतुराई से देखना है, तो मन को शांत रखना पड़ता है, तालाब की तरह। जिस मन में वो उथल पुथल है, जैसे तालाब में उथल पुथल है, तालाब के तले पे कुछ दिखता नहीं और जिंदगी में सामने कुछ दिखता नहीं। चिंता से चतुराई घटे, दुख से घटे शरीर। और बहुत ज्यादा दुख जब मन में होता है ना तो शरीर घटने लगता है, शरीर की बीमारी होने लगती है। इसलिए कहते हैं ना, अगर बर्तन में खिचड़ी पके, अगर बर्तन में खिचड़ी पके तो बीमार इंसान भी ठीक हो जाता है, लेकिन अगर दिमाग में खिचड़ी पके तो अच्छा इंसान भी बीमार हो जाता है। चिंता से चतुराई घटे, दुख से घटे शरीर, लोभ से धन घटे। जिस जिस लोभ से लोगों ने इतने स्कैंडल किए, स्कैम किए, लफड़े किए, झमेले किए, पैसा ऐसा आया लेकिन पकड़े गए तो ऐसा गया। लोभ से धन घटे, कह गए दास कबीर।
Okay, that was pretty quick. So worry destroys the intellect. Well, I mean, yes, but also anger. Emotions, for the most part, destroys the intellect. Because even sorrow destroys the intellect. Even greed will destroy the intellect, I would say. Just because if you're greedy, you're not thinking clearly on the correct path. You're thinking greed path. I mean, don't get me wrong, some people had made the greed path and made it work. But obviously, in this one, he was talking about more along the lines of the illegal methods of greed. But let's see, destroy the body. So yeah, sorrow, sadness, in general speaking, will destroy the body. Anger will destroy the body. I guess emotion too. You just bring it up to emotion, not happiness. I suppose happiness would not destroy the body. So, like, I guess the bad emotions: anger, sorrow, sadness, worry, all the things that are not happy, I suppose. That's really kind of not happy emotions makes the body worse, which I've heard doctors say that generally speaking, if you are in a saddened state, your immunity system becomes weaker. It's very kind of interesting. Again, doctors say that. Is it true? It's probably more true than false. It's not to say that everyone that becomes sad all of a sudden becomes, their immunity system becomes weak. There are probably some people who may not be affected. I don't know, just throwing theories out there. But it's probably, more true than not. Now, greed destroys wealth. Illegal greed, absolutely, but there are still some people out there who made things. Again, I'm being practical here, so mind you that. That's how my mind works. But yes, absolutely. There are some greedy people out there who did things illegally and who successfully pulled it off. But they are too far and a few, and you're going to be worrying a lot about a lot of things. A lot of things can go wrong, so it's better not to do it that way, obviously. It's better that you do things the right way, and even though you are not making a lot of money because you are paying more, you could end up making more money in the long run. And what I mean by paying more is by like buying better equipment, better ingredients, paying your workers more, making the store look a lot better, even though it's not necessary. But these things are not guaranteed to make you more money, but it could. So making your store looks nice, people are like, oh man, the store looks nice, let's go look. And then if you buy better ingredients, like, oh my gosh, this tastes amazing. Then if you pay employees, well, it's like, man, the employees there are so nice. I want to come back there. They were so fun, and waiting in line wasn't that bad. I was waiting for 15 minutes. It felt like 2, because I enjoyed talking with them. Again, just examples out there. And again, none of it's guaranteed, but it can affect the outcome of your store from depending on whatever you do. Now, it doesn't always have to be a store, of course. It could be just anything in general. Like, again, even if you don't do things for customer service, but you could have like employees that work on something. Again, what is it? Paying your workers the minimum amount of wage, you're not going to get good quality workers. You can have people that hate their job, they're just going to do it because they have to do it until they find another job. It's going to be kind of a nightmare, but then there are some jobs out there that are kind of like that, where they don't pay high just because the jobs isn't technically hard, and they don't require a lot of skill. So, and probably someone's asking, oh, what kind of jobs are those? Like, maybe, like fast food. Don't get me wrong, you have to know something, but it's not very difficult to flip burgers when the time is. I don't know, I never worked back there, but flipping burgers whenever the time is up and putting. Don't get me wrong, it's a fast-paced environment, and that can be stressful for sure. But in terms of skills required, like you don't have to measure the soil acidity level, find out the nitrate levels and the sulfur levels to make sure it's proper for planting. You don't need to drive a tractor that has all these gears and stuff. Don't get me wrong, again, that can be very easy to make sure that you spread the fertilizer or the water appropriately. And then different kind of technical stuff. Everything that's technical can be very, very easy once you know it. Even open heart surgery to some degree becomes mundane when you've done it so many times, but it is still something that you have to be aware of because crap can happen. I'm just saying that. So again, it's very interesting what he just says worry though. Why just the worry? I mean, does not anger not also, prevent you from thinking clearly? Happiness can make you not think clearly too. Any emotion really. It's terrible. Any emotion really will make you not think clearly. The example of the pond was actually pretty good because happiness, you'll be splashing around because you're happy. I don't know why. Sadness should be moping and maybe watery eyes. I don't know. Really weird analogies there. But I hope it's still understood that emotions, even though it's happy, could make you not think clearly because happiness makes you think positively when not makes you think positively but not necessarily in reality. Thinking negatively or sadness, anger will make you think more negatively than what's in reality. So emotions in general, whether it's good, happiness, joyful, pleasure, whatever, or sadness, sorrow, suffering, those things will not make you think clearly. You must be in the middle. Content. Is that the right word? But, in the middle where you're not happy nor sad. Maybe slightly above or slightly below. Just so long as you're not too far from the center. I think will help you think clearly. Wealth, doing things illegally will definitely make you not rich. Not rich. And thinking clearly. What was the other one? Just a lake, yep. Oh, sorry, yeah. Anything depressing, sad, or suffering will generally speaking harm the body. But yeah, that one not so much though. I mean, obviously, happiness will make the body better. So I guess in terms of your intelligence, you do have to worry about your happy and your sad because they can make you think not clearly. Sorrow will harm the body, any kind of sadness for sure, and anything illegal will prevent you from being wealthy. I guess that sums it up. Anyways, that's it, I guess. I think I said everything I need to say. Avoid these three things to think clearly. Gaur does. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down, down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.